So function in Go programming language is used to group a block of code together, or group of statements that does something together. And we have been using a function since we started this program, which is function main, the main function that must be included in every Go program that we are working on. So because that's where the execution of a program begins. Yeah, I have a function declaration. So down here, I have my function. And how do I declare a function? Using the keyword func, F-U-N-C. Then I give my function name. Yeah, because I have multiple word, which is my message. I use camel case naming convention here to name my function. So to learn about naming convention, you can check on more lessons on that. Go help yourself. So function, which is the keyword for declaring a function, then the name of the function, then the parentheses, which is open and closing. Then the body of the function is in between these curly brackets, and whatever code I have there is the body of the function. That is the code to be executed whenever the function is being called on. So I look down here and look at the function that the code to be called. I have I just got executed printed on the screen here. So that is the function of this function. What it does is just to print this to the screen. I just got executed. But a function does not just execute itself. It has to be called before it does anything. So let me comment this out because I already call it here. So let me comment this out and save my file so that we can see what I'm trying to explain here, that nothing will actually happen because I haven't called the function yet. I only declare the function here using this function keyword, then the name of the function, then open and closing parentheses, and the body of the function in this curly brackets. So I come here, I move to the directory that I'm working on, which is function directory. So I move to that directory. I list my file there, ls, to know the numbers of files that I have there. But the function, the code I'm trying to compile is in this function.go. So I use go run function.go. So this is the script I'm trying to compile. So I run this, then it compile my program for me. Actually it does nothing. That's why it returned this prompt to me. It does nothing. I can clear my screen so that you can see it visibly. I rerun that and it does nothing again. That's why it returned my prompt to me, because I haven't called this function. What I did here is just to declare this function. So I go back to the top of the page here and I say, okay, let me uncomment this, and since I uncomment this, now I'm calling the function. So calling the function, I say function call, I function call. And how do I call a function? I don't need to include the function keyword. I only use the function name, then the parentheses, and that is all. That's how to call a function. I save my file and I come down here to execute this again by using go run, then the name of the file, which is function.go. So what it does is executing the function. What does the function ask you to do? It says it should print something to the screen using this print ln method. It says I just got executed. So the function duty is to print this to the screen. I just got executed. So that is what it does here, printing it to the screen. I just got executed. And one thing again, the function can be called several times instead of one time. I can use it many other times. That is 4 times here. So let us say the effect of that. I come back here and I use let me just execute this using go run function.go to see what will happen. It's printed the statement I just got executed more than once. It means how many number of times do I execute this function? How many number do I call this function? So once I call the function, this is what it does. It prints something to the screen, which is my number. So I don't think I need that, so I delete it. And I move to the next one because that's just the first one. So let me explain what I have here. This calling a function greeting. Wow, but I don't know what that function does yet. So let me go down to my code here and uncomment this so that I can look through my function greeting. In this function, what it does is greetings, but it takes something in. It have a parameter. So this is a parameter which is a formal parameter. Yes, formal parameter of type string. So whatever is taken in is of type string. That means by the time of calling this function greetings, the user must input a string inside this bracket as an argument. So when declaring the function, it is called parameter, whereas when calling the function with some value, then it is called an argument. So whatever is in between these parentheses is called a parameter in function declaration. So what does that do? It says I'm using printf, that is formatted output. It says hello, then this format specifier for string, which is replacing that variable name from this argument that is being passed to the function, which is hello, the name, how do you do. So let's see what this does by going to the top of our file and trying to uncomment that. This is a greeting, so I try to uncomment that. So the only one I got here is uncommented is greetings. Then I input my name here, Salami, in a quote, in double quotes, which means this is a string because the function only says taking a string as a parameter, as an argument, a string, taking this type of string. So what it does is hello, my name, then how do you do. So let us see that I first save my file, then I come here, clearing my screen first, then I recompile this code, which will surely print what I wanted. Hello Salami, how do you do. So that is about a function with parameter. I can also have function with multiple parameter. It's just by putting a comma separated argument in the function. So what I have here is um, age, which is of type integer, then name, which is of type string. It means this function is taking two parameter, two arguments, and the function name is age name, age and name. Then the age of the person is of value integer, and this one is of value type of string. This variable, then the type together with it, a variable name, then the type together with it. So I have my format print f, then it says hello, then format specifier, that is placeholder for this string, the first argument here, which is name. Then you are format specifier for digits, placeholder, yes, you are dash years old, which will take the age that the user has already passed in here. So now let us look at that at the top of our code. That is the function age name, function age name. So I uncomment that to see the effects. It says passing argument to function with multiple parameters. Then I have age, which is 4. The first argument is of type integer, according to what I have here, of type integer. Then the second one is of type string. So stepping into the code again, what I have is the function name, then the first parameter, which is of type integer, 4, then the second parameter, which is of type string. I put Godwin here, so it's saying that what age and name, printing something to the screen. So now let me save this file and come here to compile this program again, and let's see what it will be printed to the screen. So it says hello Godwin, you are 4 years old, which means I can also call this function using other people's names. So I uncomment this and save, then recompile to see.